Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021. My name is Benji, and today we're going to be starting off our Pro Cyclist on this game. Originally, I was not planning to do a Pro Cyclist on PCM 2021 so early, but in all honesty, the career mode is going so fast that I kind of have to because I don't have other content right now. So I need something to upload on YouTube, so Pro Cyclist it is. When it comes to the concept of the Pro Cyclist, I'm going to try and invent a story. What if Vincenzo Nibali was not born in the year he was? And what if he was born in the year 2000, for example, or a bit later than that? How would his story have gone? And that's the concept of the series. We're going to try and create Vincenzo Nibali from this point onwards, get him into a Italian Conti team, and see where we can reach with this man. Actually, that's a bit boring. We're going to change his name. Vincenzo Nibali. There we go. Much more fitting. When it comes to a rider type, we're going to choose stage racer and climber because that's most realistic with what Nibali became in real life. Nonetheless, when it comes to potential, I'm not going to go for Grand Champion nor World Class. We're going to go for Excellent, and the reason for that is that behind the scenes, the potential system works from 0 to 8, and this is 8, 7, 6, and 5. And the DB I'm using, the World DB, is made that a 6 is basically the level of a Grand Tour winner. So I'm going to go for Excellent. We've got the potential to win Grand Tours. Let's try and make it happen this series. Seems like we're able to choose between 2 Continental teams and 1 Conti Pro team. That is Kolpak, Friuli, and Total Energie. I'm going to go for a Conti team because I like building it up from the bottom towards the top. So let's try and go for Kolpak because the shirt of Friuli is actually atrocious, so the choice is easily made. Next to that, we don't have a stacked field of stage racers in Kolpak, so that is also an important factor. Before we get started, we have to take a look at our rider himself. We have 60 flat, which is not a lot, 69 mountain, 66 hill. We can do some stuff with that. 67 time trial already, which is a good start as a stage racer. We don't have cobble, we don't have sprint. Those are inexistent. But acceleration, downhill, alright. Parameter, not too important as we are controlling the rider, so the AI does not have to decide whether we go in the brake or not. And finally, stamina, resistance, and recovery. Most important one for us is recovery, although resistance is very handy on these middle length steep climbs like Angliru and such. 62 recovery, that is not great, so we need to up that as much as possible to improve our chances to ever winning a Grand Tour. I would show you how good we are compared to our teammates, but in all honesty, I don't have a clue. I know that Baroncini and such were decent at the real life NCU23 of Italy, but next to that, I don't know too much about the riders on Kolpak, so I can't tell you which are the actual talents in the team, so I guess we're gonna explore that throughout this playthrough as well. Before 19-year-old Vincenzo can hop on the bike and start racing, we need to set up a season preparation, so calendar, training, and rider objectives. Let's go. When it comes to our calendar, I've made a few decisions. I've decided to ditch a few races, spent my full 15 points on removing races like the New Zealand Cycle Classic, Gravel and Tar and such. As a consequence, our season will be starting in Cameroon, which is quite a special thing to do, I'd say. 5 stages, including a mountain stage, so I'm looking forward to that. After this race, we've got multiple races, you know. We start off in Turkey, we've got one in Croatia, Estadio Proljece, then Giro D Sicilia coming as well, but all these races are in preparation for a U23 race in June that I'd like to win, which is not going to be easy. The Giro U23, one of the most known U23 races out there next to the Tour de l'Avenir. Parcours-wise, it fits us. It's got a mountain stage at the end for GC and plenty of hill stages to have some fun on. Another one I look forward to is another U23 race, which is the one you can see at the left bottom, which is the Val d'Aoste. There we go. And it's got 4 mountain stages. Look at it. It's utterly insane. So, very much looking forward to riding these 2 races in June and July. Now, let's revamp this page here because I'm not overly happy with the goals that the game has set for us. I do like the Val d'Aosta one, but I'd like to add the one I just spoke about, which is the U23 Giro. Here we go. Let's select it and let's add it. We now have 2 races with enough space in between to recover, but we also don't want too much recovery after the Giro U23 so that our fitness doesn't go down the drain. So let's remove a small bit of recovery at the start of June. There we go. Those are 2 goals, but we can't just keep it at 2 goals. I'd say we try and find one more before the Giro U23 and then the final one perhaps after the Val d'Aosta race. There we go, I think we're settled. We've got 5 goals in total, of which one is not really a main goal. That is the NC of Italy. I do not believe that parkour is viable for us in the first season, so it's only a mediocre goal. We're going to focus on the U23 races mostly. That is Giro U23, Val d'Aosta, and Piccolo Lombardia, the U23 version of Il Lombardia. And we're going to start off with the first goal being the Giro di Sicilia at the end of March. Honestly, I think we've done all the preparation necessary. It's always surprising the difference between career mode and pro cyclist when it comes to season preparation. It's so much less in pro cyclist. So I guess there's nothing further to do than simulate towards our first race. Before we get to the race though, we get a month turn bonus of 40 points. That's almost a level up already. Crazy stuff. We need 10 more points to succeed, which I hope we can get at our first race. On to our first race then, Tour de l'Espoir. And we start off with a team time trial. I'll most likely simulate this one because team time trials are still bugged in Pro Cycling Manager at the moment. So let's hope they fix that ASAP. Nonetheless, stage 2 a flat stage. When it comes to stage 3, we've got a mountain stage. An odd one though, because the mountain starts with about, oh my god, it's only a 65k stage. Crazy. That's gonna be very interesting. And then stage 4 is technically flat, but that final hill, you never know what can happen. Might try for a little attack on there. And then finally, we've got a bit of a monster stage looking at it because so many tiny hills in this parkour. It's only 100k though, so endurance-wise, not the hardest race. Anyway, let's start off with simulating the team time trial. Oh, wow. Okay, we're 8th. I didn't see that coming. We might even get like, will we get an upgrade for simulating stuff? I don't think we will. Oh, we do. We certainly do. First top 10 in Continental, and we didn't even ride it. That's a bit sad. Nonetheless, we have gained XP, and we are sent up towards level 2. That's awesome. Level 2 gives us 2 things. We can spend a skill point in the skill tree, and we can also upgrade our stats, our potential in certain stats. First of all, let's take a look at a potential stats upgrade. The thing is, I could invest in just upgrading my stats instantly, but I feel like that's a bit of a cheat knowing that we haven't even raced a single race. So what I'll do instead is I'll go for evolution of potential and improve our potential and rider by improving the potential that our rider can reach. We can choose between the specializations, the same that we could choose at the start. What I do not like is these ones where it removes potential from certain stats. So for example, if we choose stage races, then our cobble would go down. I don't like that. So the one I'm going to go for, not time trial, despite that looking so splendid, I'm going to go for Northern Classics. And the reason is that we gain extra flat and we gain extra cobbles. And in all honesty, Nibali's pretty good on cobbles. So I want to up that at the start so that we can reach that potential and also can have a 2014 Nibali cobble stage in our playthrough. There we go. Vincenzo now has a better potential in that area. Now we can also spend the point in the skill tree. Let's go towards the skill tree and take a look. We've got 1 point to spend. What I'll do is I'll invest in technique to try and get towards that acrobatic descent ASAP so it fits with our rider. With that acrobatic descent, we can basically go for a daredevil attack in descents and have that as one of our powers. Anyway, on to some actual racing now. We've got a flat stage, which most likely does not fit us as a rider, but we'll do what the team asks from us. If we need to pace in the peloton, we will. If we need to go in the breakaway, we will as well. And our race is about to start. Race strategy, roll free element. We've got a carte blanche, so we can do whatever we want. Does that mean we don't have a single other goal? Yes, indeed. That's easy. So I guess I could go in the breakaway. So we try to attack. The attack failed because Jumbo's not too happy with us going in the breakaway. So I guess we might just have to keep ourselves in the peloton today, which is a bit unfortunate because I can't do anything from the peloton today. Like, we don't have a sprint, but we might as well make it difficult for other people. So I stole the lead-out train of Van der Paar and I'm going to use it for myself. Haha. So let's see if Van Eertveld gives us a wonderful lead-out. And he does. Come on, come on, come on. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. On the right side, Baroncini, our teammate, is going for it. Baroncini versus Garofoli. It's going to be Baroncini. Come on. Bitter comes past. No. Pavel wins ahead of our teammate. That's really unfortunate. We're going to be finishing not too bad. That is a 14th spot on a flat stage. GC-wise, we're still on 20 seconds, 11th in GC, so we got to keep that up there before we get towards that hill stage. Never mind, that is the stage. Oops, it comes early. It's a mountain stage, so I don't know how this is gonna be ridden. This is so short, and that mountain in the middle does not strike me as so scary. And the fact that there's a flat section afterwards, that actually scares me. Oh, and the one stage that we might be decent, we have to become a teammate. Work ahead of the peloton for 10 kilometers. Oh man, Henry van den Abel is here. He's a pretty good climber. I don't know about the rest of the riders. Valentin Panther also pretty decent. Ooh, we have a crash. Valentin Panther is down. I can't go towards him because he's behind this group. Nonetheless, our position is still pretty strong. We've got the climb about to start. 15 kilometers of climbing. That is this one, the Palais de Saint-Chou. But after that, such a plateau section that scares the people to attack on this climb. So my goal is going to be playing defensively, trying to hold on. I'm going to try and make a small move by moving towards the left side of the road and actually starting to set a pace, because that way we might get both our goal of the 10 kilometers working in the peloton, and next to that, try and drop as many people as possible, you know? In an ideal world, we are able to drop Lattes Boven, but in all honesty, I do not know what his stats are, so the man could just be a godlike climber, but I doubt that. I'm going to move towards 87 because Lattes Boven seems to have trouble following that. Let's go 90. The more people of Jumbo we can drop, the better for Baroncini, because he is closer in GC than we are. Lattes Boven having trouble. Come on, let's drop him, let's drop him. I am working for the team, and I'm actually enjoying it. Let's keep going. 85 on top. Let's see if we can keep this gap open. Come on. Fisher Black still in the wheel, but we've lost Baroncini, didn't we? Oh god. We have one teammate though, but we also lost one for ourselves. That is not ideal. Let's see if we can work on 63, because Baroncini is just behind, I think, together with a teammate. So if I can lower that, we could get those two back, but the risk is that after that group, there is a 20-second gap towards the next group. So we got to try and keep that group behind then. Oh, they're completely done for though. I don't know what to do really. No clue at all what to do. And we've got our work objective. At least we've got that one, but yeah, I think we're a bit locked in when it comes to our strategy. I don't know what to do. I have one teammate, but like right now, nobody in this group is willing to work. So if I keep on going 60, then the group behind us will likely come back. We're being attacked left and right. I'm going to let Henry van den Abele go for a bit, because Finn Fisher Black is taking care of that. I hope that I can work together with him, because I can try and bring this group as far as possible, you know, and then it's our Vere guys' job to finish it off if possible. Let's see how close I can get these guys towards the wheel of Henry van den Abele. It's 45 seconds though, so I find it unlikely that we're gonna catch up. But then again, our Vere guy has plenty of energy. Why is he not helping even a tiny bit, you know? He is now. That's not clever. That's too late, my friend. Gonna try and sit up myself for a bit. Oh god, that gap is opening up towards Finn Fisher Black. I cannot help you, man. I'm done when it comes to energy. I'm trying to save my own soul here. Vere is chasing down Finn Fisher Black, but I think the winner is off. I think your boy up front is going to take it home. I think that's Henry van den Abele. Vere is sprinting like a madman. We're just going to try and finish within the top 10 of the stage. Henry van den Abele will win the stage. Will our teammate get second? Likely not, but a top 5 for our team. We're going to be finishing on 6th, I think, just ahead of Pare Panther, who already fell the stage, so wonderful comeback by the lad. Honestly, good result by our team. I'm happy by my performance. I was able to help my team, which is very nice. GC-wise, we're now 4th on 55 seconds over Henry van den Abele, Finn Fisher Black in 2nd, and Alessandro Vere, our teammate, on 49 seconds in 3rd. Oh my god! We've got the KOM jersey! Yes, we do! Haha! I didn't even notice at all. This is awesome. What I liked most about this stage is that it wasn't all about my performance, it was about the team's performance, and I want to try and do that the first season in this Pro Cyclist as well. Usually we try and go very individually and try and get as good as results as possible, but my goal is also going to be to get my team the best results as possible, and if we can do that with a performance like today, then that's pretty awesome. Congratulations! First distinctive jersey worn in Continental, plus 20 points. We need 100 points to go to level 3, so that will probably take a while. Or not. 47 points, we're already halfway. We did our work, and we've got that classification, and we do get points for our teammates doing well, and that's something I really like. Now on to what looks like a flat stage, but has that tiny hill at the end that might switch things up. Once again, free element, this time around not in the breakaway, won't even try this time around. Bit of a bummer for the team, but unfortunately Very has crashed and is looking very bad when it comes to a potential comeback, so I'm basically all we have for GC, so I have to save the day today. Now, 99 attack, we've got Lancer trying to follow. Nah, this is in no way working. That's sad. Well, we destroyed that, didn't we? I should have waited because now everybody's trying to take my KOM points. We've got 2 kilometers to go, and I'm looking very bad. Let's try and take the wheel of Baroncini to make sure nobody else can. And we're basically gonna see a sprint from the first row. Baroncini versus, nope, Bobo takes it, most likely. Or Bittner again on the line? No, it is Bobo this time. Bittner's really good at, like, taking over on the last second in clutch, but didn't work out today. Ferry's crash means that we are now on the podium of the Tour de l'Espoir, so that's pretty cool. One more stage where we can change things, and it's going to be difficult, to be honest. 55 seconds on Henry van den Abele, a better climber. Finn Fisher-Black, probably close when it comes to climbing, so not sure how we're going to be able to actually make this happen, but we can give it a try. 100 kilometers, up and down every single second. So many small hills. This should be fun. We're leader! Haha! 5 days in, and we've taken the leader role in the team. Finn Fisher-Black's down. That's second in GC and our competitors, so it's technically a good thing even though I don't wish anyone to crash. Van den Abele with a move, Van den Abele with a move. I should be able to respond to that somehow. I can't go too fast, but I need to respond anyway. Let's get to the front. And let's try and go for my own attack. Van den Abele following. Let's lower it again. Let's go towards 85. 20-man group. I think we're going to have to do it on the final hill, but GC is not happening. That's for sure. There's no way we can gain 50 seconds on Van den Abele between here and the finish line. So my focus is going to be going on this climb. Let's move towards 93. Let's see. And I want to try and sprint very soon. Right now, towards the end. Nope, that's too early. I went too early. Oh, I went too early. I should have waited till the top. Van den Abele is going to take the stage. I think Van den Abele is going to take the stage. Yes, indeed. He is. We're going to get second on the stage. I think I could have had that if I played it better. Unfortunate, but a really good result for us. We're going to top 3 our first stage race. Surprisingly good results in this Tour de l'Espoir, and a wonderful second spot right here ahead of Mason Holliman, but just behind Henry van den Abele. Great performance, 72 mountains, 72 hills, so no wonder he had good results against us. Unfortunately, we lose the KOM jersey by 1 point from Alexander Balmer, who was in the break today. That's a real bummer. Anyway, I very much enjoyed that race, but we can't really call Vincenzo without W's, can we? So we gotta take care of that ASAP. But first of all, let's rack in all the points and let's give our rider the upgrade he needs. First top 3 in Continental, first top 5 in Continental, first stage race finished in Continental, first race finished in Continental. It just keeps on coming. And next to that, we also gain 79 points from the stage and finishes itself. Once again, we can spend the skill point and we can improve our rider in some areas. So let's take a look. I think the first choice is pretty simple. It's either stage racer or climber, and the differences between the two is time trial versus acceleration. And right now, I think I'm gonna go for climber because I want that extra acceleration. We don't have the sprint, so we have to do it with acceleration, and that improves any attack we do. So let's confirm that. Our stats will be 70 mountain, 67 hill, 68 time trial, and so forth, and a decent improvement when it comes to our secondaries as well, and also 2 up and downhill. Skill point wise, we know what we're gonna do, don't we? Technique +1, there we go, and that is to gain aerodynamic positioning, but the next one is what we want, which is that acrobatic descent, likely for the next episode, because right now, I very much enjoyed this first episode. I hope you did as well. We started off our adventure and it's a pretty long one, so let's strap in and get going. But that's gonna be for next time. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. If you liked it, tap that like button. If you didn't, tell me what's wrong, I'll try and make it better for you next time. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.